Worshippers of the Sacred Phoenix. Sacred Phoenix of Nephthys. A god enrobed in flames, who came to the mortal realm blazing so brightly it could have been mistaken for the second coming of the sun. It was worshipped and revered in a certain land where dry winds billowed and deserts stretched in all directions. Each generation had a priest with powers to embody this deity. With the power of their strong soul, they would offer the prayers and hopes brought forth by their ritual to manifest to Nephthys and start many miracles. Those who were especially devout to the Phoenix god had built statues of the priest's dynasty and enshrined them in a particular part of the desert that was declared sacred land. They thanked the god for watching over them, and toiled every day with its blessings to build their homeland bigger and better. But one day, disaster struck. Without a single warning, when a tremendous entity arrived in their land. The soldiers armed themselves for battle immediately. They had faith that all evil would bow to their god, and the standing priest at the time manifested the Phoenix god once again. Little did they know, the bringer of ruin they faced had an even greater power. The Phoenix god's strength was insufficient, and the desert land was left defenseless against this calamity. The only hope the people had to protect their home was a young girl who many believed had the potential to become the next priest. When they tried to appeal to their god again, there were no offerings, no music, no dancing. Only the whispers of the girl as she devoted herself to prayer while her homeland burned and crumbled around her. The god heard her genuine wish and answered to the cries of her heart. In the girl's soul dwelled a power so divine and unheard of in its intensity that she was able to awaken Nephthys, the sacred flame. The crimson phoenix god descended with its flames of gold, and with one swoop of its wings, the fires ripping through the land disappeared. Once the catastrophe had settled, the god became a statue once more. A few months later, peace had returned to the people's homeland, and they were once again holding a ritual in honor of the great Nephthys. Among the worshippers was the girl who had been the sole ray of hope in the disaster. She seemed more mature now, and carried the air of one who was determined to be ready for whenever the next tragedy struck. She clasped her hands together and prayed for another day of peace and wellness.